Hey guys, happy Thursday, and we're working on some Olympic lifting today. We're gonna perform something similar we did in week one. This is called clean pulls, okay? Last week we did snatch pulls, and this is working on that first lift up off the ground, and we'll do this with more weight than we can actually clean. The idea is to train with a heavier weight this position. So the way it looks, feet under the hips, you're gonna reach down and find your grip. So I highly recommend doing a hook grip. That means that you smash your thumb between your fingers and the bar. It's called a hook grip. It's uncomfortable, but it's really, really strong. All right, so you're gonna find, ideally, your hook grip. Okay, feet are right under the hips, and you're really gonna focus on pulling the chest up, drop the hips down a little bit. Okay, so we don't wanna start in like a regular deadlift position like this. More vertical torso, keep the eyes and chest up. We're gonna be patient as we pull that heavy bar past our knees, mid-thigh, shrug, and that's it. Okay, if it's really heavy, you just kind of drop it back to the ground. You might even let go of it if it's too heavy to hold on to. Okay, but what we're working on is the timing. Chest is up. If you watch me from the side, what we want to avoid as the bar comes off the ground is the hips going first. Okay, so we're trying to keep that back angle, pull, keep the bar close to our body, and then explode right here. At this point is where we want to keep the bar close to our body. So your arms can bend just a little bit. You don't want to come off the hips and let the bar float away. So the arms aren't perfectly locked. Okay, a little bit of a bend is okay. If you can do a high pull, it's probably too light. So we want it to be heavy enough that you really have to drive through the hips to get some power on the bar. You should feel kind of weightless for a second, and your arms are keeping it close to your body. All right? So it's gonna be 3 of those every 2 minutes for 5 sets. That's our strength. Let's talk about our conditioning. So our conditioning is gonna be 2 8-minute Amraps with a 2-minute rest in between. The first 8-minute Amrap will be 3 squat cleans. This is at a moderately heavy weight, followed by 9 bar facing burpees. Right? 2-minute rest, and then it's gonna go 4 thrusters, 6 lunges, front rack lunges, and 8 burpees with a lighter weight. Okay, so we'll have 2 minutes in between, 2 different scores here. The first one, squat clean, should be heavy reps. So from the floor, you're gonna work on that pull we just did in the strength and finish into that squat and stand up. It'll probably be heavy enough, you're gonna drop the bar and do singles set up for 3 reps. Okay, from there we have bar facing burpees, which means that we're going to be perpendicular to the bar, chest and thighs touch the floor, and then jump over with both feet and go both sides for 9 reps. Okay, you're going to do those 2 back and forth for 8 minutes. You get a 2-minute rest, you're going to reduce the weight down, and then we're going to do 4 thrusters, 6 front rack lunges. If you can do these together, that's going to be best. So you're going to do 4 thrusters, squat, drive, for 4 reps. If you can hold on to it after your 4th rep, you're going to go right into 6 lunges from the front rack position. Then you're going to drop the bar and finish with 8 burpees. 8-minute Amrap for that as well. So fun little leg workout, guys. Have fun with it, and let's talk about our finisher. So our finisher is going to be 2 movements. We did some good mornings earlier this week with 1 leg. Today will be both legs. It's going to be a little bit heavier. You should be able to pick this up off the ground, but you can use a rack if you need as well. But feet under the hips, really focusing on pushing the butt back, nice flat back, and then stand up. We're doing 12 reps. So we want to avoid is any rounding of the back. Definitely don't want to see that, okay? And really pushing the hips back, not a lot of knee bend, okay? So soft knee bend, you should feel a stretch in the hamstring for 12 reps, okay? From there, we're gonna do something similar we did yesterday, which will be 8 pistols on each leg with a 4-second tempo on each rep. This is tough, okay? So here's a couple options. One, you can set up a band in a rack. So any size band, the bigger it is, the more it helps you. Put it under your butt, and this will just help support you as you go down. 2, 3, 4, and then you stand back up, right? So if this is hard for you, I'll give you 2 options with a bench as well, right? One is to set up a different height box or bench, and you just go down to where you touch your butt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stand up. Try to avoid just collapsing at the bottom, okay? Or you can work on a box from the top position, okay? Again, any box or bench, and then work the same thing, 2, 3, 4, and then stand back up. Always trying to keep your heel down, right? You never want to come up on your toe for any of these progressions. Ideally working that range of motion just like a squat where your hip goes below your knee. But that is our finisher today, guys. See you tomorrow.